Trying to get that into position was a mission. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name's Carla and this is Sew Knit Create and Repeat. I am back here today and I'm about to start a little mini vlog because I have decided that I'd like to do a spin to knit project. Yeah, and so I thought I'd take you step by step through the process and how it goes for me and all the rest of the stuff. Do you want to come here, darling? Someone's got a sore eye. Come over here. Come here. For those who haven't met me before, I come to you all the way from the east coast of the North Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and this is my little cat Grogu, who's got a bit of a weepy eye today, so we'll go and put some ointment on that. And this is my craft room. What's the date today? 20th of September 2024. I can see that I'm going out of frame, so I can't see the film, but I kind of got an idea. I have, now what was I watching? Yana from Finished Knitting Stories was showing all the garments and things that she's made that she cast on for her birthday cast-ons over the last few years. And one of them was a cardigan by Caitlin Hunter called the Gloam. And I loved it. It's just a nice drapey, oversized. Hers, Yana's is lovely because hers is a paler colour. I'll just try and find another view of it. I think feels like they're, there we go. So I might be able to, I'm not going to be very successful at doing this, am I? I'll put some pictures in the screen and I'll borrow them from her Ravelry page. I'm sure that Caitlin Hunter won't mind because it's promoting her pattern. So I saw that and I thought, oh yes, I would like that, but I wanted to use my hand spun. Now I left it inside, silly-ish, silly me, but I have actually spun up some yarn. I've lost it, my brain's just like, it's the end of the day. Well, what am I trying to say? Okay, rewind. My friend has alpacas on her property and she has given me a fadge full of black and brown alpaca fleece, and I've been experimenting with processing it and getting it ready to spin, as well as carding it on a blending board and using it on my drum carder, and then I've had a play with blending it with wool, and I really liked how it turned out in that combination. So what I've been using is, now I don't even know the name of the breed. This wool here I've purchased from one of our craft shops in town. It comes from Kairanga Handicrafts in Palmerston North in New Zealand, and this just says natural coloured fleece wool scoured and combed from the Kairanga flock. So it doesn't really say what it is, but it's this beautiful smoky beige off-white colour. So I have been blending that, and you would have seen in the little intro video, I think, that I was going to tack on. I did some footage last night while I was spinning. I've been blending it with, oops, there's bits and pieces here everywhere, with this brown alpaca and the black, and it's coming up lovely. So that's what I've been doing there. Now I've already spun 2 bobbins, and on my little Ashford Traveller traveller, and that's still inside. It is quite a small wheel though, so plying, I've got the jumbo flyer and bobbin on my Ashford traditional, and I thought I would come out here, put my laptop on, watch some YouTube videos, and ply the first 2 bobbins. So these are the first 2 bobbins. So hopefully you can see that okay. Now the pattern calls for a DK. This is probably going to be between a sport and a DK, maybe DK. I won't know until I've plied it, but I'm not really too worried, to be fair. If it comes out less than a DK, I might just go up a size. It's not like a fitted garment, it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Yeah, so come with me as I have a go at doing this. Now I have done a spin knit before. I did what was it called, St. Catherine's cardigan by, what is her name, Kate Davies, and I'll pop a picture somewhere here, editing Carla, remember, of my finished, and I was really stoked with that. And I spun that with, I spun Romney and did that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get ready to ply. What are you doing? So I came back out here this afternoon and I have plied those 2 bobbins, and this is what's left on one, so I'll take that inside and add to it. So I'm just going to pop that in my little basket to go inside. Yeah, just going to have a clean up in here now. Hello, it's Monday. I probably look a fair bit of a wreck. I haven't even looked in the mirror. But I'm about to ply, oh no, we're not plying. About to wind the yarn onto a niddy noddy to create a hank, and then I'll wash it and do all the bits and pieces to it, and you can see me as I do that so that I can start knitting. This here is a niddy noddy that my nana gave me. It was made for her by a friend who was a wood turner. So once I sort of get this started, it's a little bit quicker. Hopefully you can see, I'm not quite sure where my camera is pointing. So I've just done some counting and some weighing, and there is 213.44 meters to 107 grams. So that's DK weight. So that's good, eh? Right, I'm going to wash it now. This is wool wash that I made myself. yes, the water does kind of look blue like that. It's just the solution that I've made. It's just an old-fashioned wool wash recipe that my nana always used to use. I've got it written down somewhere. It involves methylated spirits and what's that? Methylated spirits and sunlight soap and essential oils and I don't know, maybe some water, probably, and then it just sort of solidifies and you just scoop it out. But it's nice. So I'm just going to let that soak for a bit, just so it goes through all the fibres, and then you will rejoin me in a minute. Right, just put the washing machine on for a load of washing at the same time. So I've drained the water. I'm just going to the end. There shouldn't be too much in most of the hank because I just let gravity, the water, go down to the bottom, and I just give it a gentle squeeze. Now I've got to find where I've tied it. Get it all nice and holding it at the right place. Just make sure. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Let's come out here. Big pile of washing. So I need something to thwack this on. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So here it is here. So I'm just going to start at the point where I tied a bow, because then I'll know. Right. Ready? Look out, cat. And that is it thwacked. Thwacked. Now, I need to find somewhere to hang it to dry on my eyeliner. Rough. Right, I'll probably just find a coat hanger and I'll hang it out here for a little while, and then it's a new hairstyle. Look at my hair. Ooh, sort of grey with dreadlocks. Good afternoon. I'm about to head into my room. And wind this into a cake. Whoops. I'll not leave those there. I don't want the dog to get them. Oh, Digger. Hey, are you happy? Happy mum's home, eh? Most of the time Digger goes to work with Dad, but around the place that he, the area around his workshop's getting concreted, so it was a no-go for Digger today. Right. Let's go in here. We'll have to open some blinds. Probably don't really need that on. In you come, Dig. So I hope you've all been doing well. Counting down to the end of the school term, and that will be something cool to, that's better, see, there's me doors, me windows. Right, so let's get going. I'm happy with that. It's going to look rather nice. Yes. Go and dig out the pattern. hopefully this little weird setup works. There's a bit of airflow in here. The water should drop. Gravity will take care of the water. Then I'll come out and turn it, and then I'll arrange it another way to try and get it dry, because I'm going to need to use this soon.
Alright, so yeah, you can, there are certain bases that Malmontage has taken over dyeing from this dyer, and
The sun has just come out and it's divine. I feel like I should be classed as solar powered. So this is what we've got. These two baskets. That one's got the wool I'm using, and this one here has got the alpaca. Look, I'm just going to open. You've probably got a great good shot of me at the moment. Well, there you go. It's done. And it's funny actually when you look back at the film and you see how much my hair has grown in that time. Right, I'll do a little model and a twirl, and you can see how I wore it today at work. So here we go. Hopefully the background's not too messy. So yeah, this is a Gloam. I'm really happy with it. What else can I say? I have knit a few garments in the time since I cast this on. I haven't done too bad. But yeah, I sort of put the pressure on myself over the last month because, you know, winter was coming up and I thought, time to get it done. I haven't weighed it yet, so I'll weigh it and I'll let you know how heavy it is and how much yarn I used. Can you hear that? It's our new kitten. Anyway, let me just grab you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. All fire's going now. We had a first frost this morning. It's getting cold. Take care, everyone. Mwah. Bye.